I believed it the moment that it's one day on set that I had with Graham and the cast. It was a big scene. It was shot on an active cattle ranch, and the actual cattle ranch owner of the real location was there, David. And it was there's this great picture that I posted on my Instagram, and it's the moment that the story just all made sense to me. And
Hmm.
it's this simple picture. It's not glamorous. We're literally in front of a cattle ranch, right? But it's Brandon, me, kind of like the two directors, we'll say, and Graham and David, the actual owner of the ranch, and Graham really playing like an actual, Montana rancher. And it really just resonated with me because I, at one moment in time, spoke to David, and David is a real rancher. He's very concise with his words, right? And that's really wonderful, right? And it's a family legacy that he's had for multi generations. And I'm a steak eater, right? I eat meat, and I asked David. I said, and he knew what I meant when I asked him this. I said, how do you do this?
Hmm.
Because he does. He takes really good care of those animals, but then there comes a time, right? And he looked up at the sun, and I'll just never forget the moment where he really got very emotional. And he looked up at the sun and he said, "Oh, it's still hard."
Yeah.
And that to me is when it all made sense. Because at the end of the day, regardless of anything, we need each other. We need each other. We really do. There are people that can do things that I can't do. There are people that can do things that you can't do. Like, we actually are more interconnected in the ways that we don't almost give credit to sometimes.
Hmm.
And in that moment, when I saw him get emotional, this rancher of his whole life, right? Get emotional, look up at the sun, really have that moment where you could see how much he cares about this legacy. It's This movie pays homage to the American dream. It pays homage to the American legacy. It also pays homage to the American spirit and what that means. And if we can dive deep into the American spirit, I really truly believe that there's a path forward for us.
Right. And I love that.